Hey, yo, I want to give a shout out to my two sisters, my two older sisters, Mrs. Crystal Monroe, Mrs. Reverend Karen Robinson. Have much more success, and he not like your little brother. You're doing way better than him, you know what I'm saying? But me, that's having a head like this, the hard as this table right here, so with that being said, we're gonna move on. I'm be on the fashion thing right quick, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I go for sneakers, I go dark, like I said, I go everywhere. Excuse me. So, what's your fashion go to these days, as far as like men and women? See, for the last 20 years, so I see when my money was funny. It was funny again. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story. But I always, I'm gonna say it again. Like when I don't know if you caught my other clips, when people used to laugh at me in the early 2000s, late 90s, when I started paying that child support to wear Champions sweats all the time, which I never. I was gonna wear that regardless. I was gonna wear that. I was still wearing that anyway. And where everybody wanted to be in Versace, these dumb looking clothes and stuff like that. That was cool. That was never my lane. I was more of like an Eddie Bauer type in them days. Eddie Bauer, Columbia, especially Eddie Bauer, Banana Republic, especially in the early 90s, what I'm saying, before they sold it to Gap. But Banana Republic used to be fly, like 80s, like late 80s, early 90s, like I said, until they sold it to Gap. But anyway, that was more my thing. And then as I got older, everything just became sneakers and sweatpants. Where everybody said, I used to go to certain clubs with cats, man. I couldn't get in. They used to be pissed at me, like, bro, I already told you you can't wear it. Blah, 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 blah. Now look what everybody's doing. Everything sweatpants, this, that, and that's fine. Not the sweatpants I would wear. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying everything sweat this, stuff like that. You know, um, as just food for thought. You know what I'm saying? Just I was always that type of person that try to be out the box. This, number one, because my pockets was, and it's going back to the New Balance I showed you earlier. And like I said, I used to try and get my kids to wear them. They just would not be having it. They'd rather, first day of school. Now we just wait till you get some more money to get the singers they have. But eventually, like when they hit like almost 18 years, then that's when they start doing, like they start getting right. You know what I'm saying? Start listening to their father. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy how stuff evolves. So I said that to say this, like, maybe I didn't listen to my people enough. You know what I'm saying? In certain aspects. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, it's funny like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm pressing the restart button, and I hope it's all gonna be good from these days on. That's all I can ask for. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. You know, again, subscribe, hit them likes.